Bro!
With how crazy this stream has been so far, I reckon it could be possible. I reckon it actually could be possible. Yo, Dean, welcome back, bro. Yeah, kind of, they changed it. They changed it for me ages ago. I don't know why it changed for everyone today. I got it quite a while back. V1, thank you for the rose. Appreciate you, V1. Let's go. You missed a crazy stream so far, but no, you were here earlier, to be fair. You didn't miss too much from when you left. It really are, didn't it? Let's go. Miriam, thank you for the thought. Let's go, Miriam. Thank you. You need to go away. This we need to go away. Everybody needs to go away. 350,000 likes in the stream. 350,000 downloads. That's all that's gonna go. 350,000 likes in the stream. That's not gonna do it. Let's see if we can do it. We're literally so close.
Hello, welcome. maybe go like this. Oh. Look at the door. Get this. And like support beams. We're gonna make walls of fences. Good too. Oh, we need slabs, right? Okay, so we got slabs now. We're gonna put it like this. Like some beams that connect to each other. Then we get where's the fences? Okay. Put the fences right here. Or maybe we put them. It's not looking that good, you know, but I mean, like it connects, you know. That was the. Maybe this better, no? There are the fences. Do that on the other side too. Yeah. You connect those with it's like a simple gate, and we can put like outside deck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 3, 4, 5. Five. This roof is okay. Need to extend this then also. And you will just support these. Support here, and then like a little bit big. Let's go. Torches, so it looks like that. Oh, I have a better design. So like this. You break this, yes, it's new. So do it like this. Destroy these. Then safety. Very safely. We saw that. Very nice. And it didn't make damage or something like that. Yeah. I got some wonder. I got making a fool of me. I'm on over bad. What? Oh. Oh. I can't make a sound when I breathe or something. I have to make fart noises so that but I can't with my brace, bro. It's annoying. This is like a good base, right? If I can put dirt like here. Fuck. I'm not crazy, strangest man there. Oh, fuck off, man! All I need is strangest man there. Yo, Banyan! You're Danyan! Why you running, man? You didn't run your safe, bruh. Probably gonna put my totem out. One heart extra totem pop, bro. Bro, I swear, I'm gonna die because of the villager. Watch this. Play! I'm not joking, guys. I'll never kill a baby. I need to restock on totem sword soon because I have like 5 left. Oh, all I like is man, all I need is man, Oh, we don't have food. I can make some golden carrots, But that's it! Nah, bro, I need to go to villagers. The golden dandelion. Dandelion. Bro. Like, we got 1 carrot left for, like, a carrot farm. But... They're horrible. Like, we had, like, a trading hall. And then we went to greet all the villagers in the trading hall. Guess what happened then? Look. I had torches here. I even had a torch here. They all turned into zombies, bro. So I'm done with this build and I'm not even finishing it. Like, well, it was W, bro. I wanted to connect this, make a beautiful entrance, like, put every slave, like, here. Bro. Oh yeah, it got worse. So, and make a like that. This better. Man, I will like me this stranger. This is a thin day. Because that the it knows something funny. I go. I like him. I know. But it's fun. I know. I gave them names, bro. Koning Biggetje. And like Goeie Koning. But I got this shit. But it's all me! Up. That's all my clutch clutch items. These clutch items, clutch items. Yeah, these are my other clutch guns and my mace. My weapons, my sword enchanted. But I still got no knockback. This is my PvP sword. Like, I need to get another sword that's called, like, Mob Destroyer, and I need to rename this, but I'm gonna do it now. Intruder Blaster, I'm gonna call it. my Penguin Slayer. Penguin Slayer. I don't care. I don't even care, bro. I don't even care, man. I'm just locked in, bro. Penguin Slayer. Bro, look at my drippy fit, bro. I can't cry no more, yeah. I make all my drip. Drip, my drip, yeah. I make all my drip. I can't cry no more, yeah. I make all my drip. Drip, my drip, yeah. I make all my drip. Alright, now, going back to the base and not to the storage and farm and something. Go back to the base now. I have no wind charges. Never use all your wind charges if you don't have manning on your mace, because you can make extra. If you have your no, don't you use all your breeze rolls, because you can repair your mace with breeze rolls and not with wind charges, I believe. So you can still repair your mace even if you. It doesn't work. But the wall maybe. Oh, go. The roof is done on the base. Look at this, bro. You can see every village, bro. The pathways still done. Collect my dirt real quick. Put every unnecessary thing in the chest. I need to get some leaves, and I'm gonna get some of those. And first, I'm gonna fill this hole up. And it's very ugly, and I will get rid of it. Now, go away. Ouch. Got the jump orc. And I didn't even do my math correctly, because is it? Oh, I was joking. I thought I missed it, but it's perfectly like that. For a second, I need to build a full wall again. I didn't want to, bro. I swear. I am done with building stupid dirt bases, bro. I really am clear with it. I only brought one stack, bro. What was I thinking? Bro, I need to. I built this beautiful DD cage, but now I need to. Yeah. Oh, some PvP gear here, and I put like this to my. Put it in there, there. Reserve maze, there, there, there. There, there. Bruh.
10 times easier. Effortless building. This mod lets you place and break multiple blocks at the same time, so you can build huge walls or entire structures way faster. Trajectory preview. This mod shows you exactly where you're aiming your arrows before shooting. And on top of that, it even works with other stuff like pearls and tridents, so you never miss a shot again. Here's some mods that... Myself, see you at school.
Als je wilt, kan ik ook voor veroveren, bro. Maar als je echt zeker wil zeven, mag dat wel. Als die veertjes echt dan bro, W1.
end of the season. I never imagined how deeply this club, the city, the people would become part of my life.
Ja, Mo Salah gaat na 9 seizoenen weg bij Liverpool. In die tijd werd hij een van de beste spelers ter wereld. Won hij de Champions League en 2 keer het kampioenschap van Engeland.
We celebrated victory, we won the most important trophies, and we fought together through the hardest time in our life.
De ster was geliefd in Liverpool. Zo gaven fans hem een speciale bijnaam. Hij wordt gezien als een echte clublegende. Waar hij nu naartoe gaat, heeft hij nog niet bekendgemaakt.
I will be leaving Liverpool at the end of this season. I never imagined how deeply this club, the city, these people would become part of my life.
Ja, Mo Salah gaat na 9 seizoenen weg bij Liverpool. In die tijd werd hij een van de beste spelers ter wereld. Won hij de Champions League en 2 keer het kampioenschap van Engeland.
We celebrated victory, we won the most important trophies, and we fought together through the hardest time in our life.
De ster was geliefd in Liverpool. Zo gaven fans hem een speciale bijnaam. Hij wordt gezien als een echte clublegende. Waar hij nu naartoe gaat, heeft hij nog niet bekendgemaakt.
Soms zo wel, maar kleine kinderen.
Been waiting on God. Yeah.
What's the difference of a black man in the room and a white man?
You know it's tough to say that word. Guys.
Oh.
You guys so reacted to this. Let me open the guys, you see like how bad my luck is, bro? Oh my god, I got lucky some more. Yes, I'm gonna keep him here so I can get luck now. I got luck so hard. You're so cute. Alright, come on, tell me. Lucky block. Yo.
Hey, Daddy. Okay, I'm sorry. Why did the leprechaun Lucky Block cross the road? Look at these, what was green? Okay, no. I'll give you another one. Listen. Listen, why does Frost Blocks expose you?
Why?
Because he's a fat little child molester and he's a nigger.
Listen, guys, I'm not the type of joker. Guys, I'm really here to check about first. Guys, I need to be checking about first. Oké jongens, keukens nog niet open, maar ik heb wel 1 toerist gespot. Hij zal lekker aan het kijken en doen, hè. Wat vinden we ervan? Oké, hoi. Oké jongens, keukens nog niet open, maar ik heb wel 1 toerist gespot. Hij zal lekker aan het kijken en doen, hè. Wat vinden we ervan? Oké, hoi.
Who's that one kid that swears he was a gangster? Wade had been on this thing since the beginning of junior year, and nobody could figure out why. This was a kid I'd known since elementary school. 8th grade and now. He decided that being a normal person wasn't enough. He needed people to fear him, not like him. Fear him. Nobody was scared though. They were just annoyed. He pulled together a group of about 5 other kids who thought the same way, and together they became the Monopoly Gang. That was the name they chose, because as Wade put it himself, we get money like in the game. They were 17 years old. I let it go. I genuinely tried to just let these kids cook and stay out of it, until one afternoon I'm in the bathroom minding my business, just looking in the mirror. The door swings open, and Wade walks in with his whole crew fanned out behind him like they're in a music video. He looks at me and goes, "Run your pockets." I looked at him, looked at his friends, and walked straight out, because I knew these boys, and not one of them was built for whatever this was supposed to be. A few days later, I tried to bring it up in class, not even trying to embarrass him, just asked why he was on this whole thing. He took it as disrespect, told me I didn't know his life, that he made it out the trenches, and that this thug life ain't for everyone. I had to just sit there and process that. This kid lives lives in a gated community. He rode the bus with me from 3rd grade all the way through middle school. I just nodded and left him alone. But the Monopoly gang kept going, stealing lunches, bumping into people in the hallways on purpose, calling it making people fear us. And for a while, people just let it happen because it was easier than dealing with the headache. Then a transfer kid showed up. His name was Darius, and he had been at the school for maybe a week and a half when Wade decided it was time to initiate him into the fear campaign. Walked right up to his lunch tray like it was another Tuesday. Darius just looked at him. Wade pushed him. And Darius, who very clearly did not receive the memo that Wade was supposed to be dangerous, hit him so clean that the entire hallway just stopped. Both of them got walked to the front office, and I happened to be cutting through that hallway about 20 minutes later when I looked through the window and saw something. Who's that one kid that swears he was a gangster? Wade had been on this thing since the beginning of junior year, and nobody could figure out why. This was a kid I'd known since elementary school, and somewhere between 8th grade and now, he decided that being a normal person.
My mother-in-law and I were traveling. My mother-in-law.
Wasn't enough. He needed people to fear him, not like him, fear him. Nobody was scared though. They were just annoyed. He pulled together a group
There's the balls in.
Gamers, what's the craziest thing you've ever heard over voice chat? I was speedrunning Minecraft at 3 a.m. when someone joined my Discord with no profile picture, just the username please help me 2024. Before I could kick them for the spam looking name, I heard heavy breathing and what sounded like running through trees. This wasn't a gaming headset. It was someone on their phone actually running through wood in real life. Is anyone there? Please, I need gamers specifically. You're the only ones awake right now who might believe me. It was a girl, maybe 16 or 17, completely out of breath. My first instinct was to disconnect. This had to be some elaborate ARG or prank. But then I heard something that made my blood freeze. Dogs barking. Not normal barking, police dog. I escaped from a conversion therapy camp in Utah. She gasped. They told my parents I ran away 3 weeks ago, but I've been locked in solitary. I stole a counselor's phone when they came to give me food. I remembered this Discord server from before they took me. My chat exploded. 12 viewers suddenly became 50, then 100 as people started sharing the stream. Someone typed FAKE, but then we all heard it. A man's voice shouting in the distance. She went this way. Check Sector 7. They're hunting me like an animal, she whispered. These camps are legal because parents sign custody over. If they catch me, I disappear forever. Other kids have disappeared. That's when my viewer Kevin, a tech genius from Seattle, spoke up. Turn on your location sharing now. Screenshot and send it to the chat. She did. Middle of nowhere, Utah. 40 miles from the nearest town. Kevin immediately started working magic. I'm overlaying your position with Google Earth. There's a road 800 meters northeast. Head that way. How do you know this is real? Someone challenged. The girl laughed bitterly. Google Wilderness Reformation Academy, Utah. Check their reviews. Parents praising them for fixing their kids. Kids who never post anything again after. My viewer count hit 500. Someone had already clipped this and it was spreading across Twitter, but we had a bigger problem. Battery at 12%, she said. Gamers, what's the craziest thing you've ever heard over voice chat? I was speedrunning Minecraft at 3 a.m. when someone joined my Discord with no profile picture, just the username please. And I can hear the dogs getting closer. That's when the stream chat became mission control. Sarah from Germany found an Uber driver forum for Utah. Marcus from Japan was Google Earthing escape route. Tony from New York was documenting everything for evidence. And Kevin did something insane. I'm spoofing a 911 call from the camp's main building, he announced, reporting a fire in the administration office. Should pull their security team back. Within minutes, we heard distant sirens through her phone. The shouting changed direction, moving away from her. The road, she gasped. I can see the road, but it was empty. Middle of the night, middle of nowhere. That's when viewer Emma from Colorado typed, my sister lives in Cedar City. That's 45 minutes away. She's getting in her car right now. The next 20 minutes were the longest of my life. Her phone died, but not before she sent one last message. White Honda Civic. License plate starts with Q7. The stream chat stayed active all night, waiting, praying, sharing stories of their own experiences or close calls with these camps. At 7 a.m., Emma's sister joined the Discord. I have her. She's safe. We're at the police station, but they're saying the camp has legal custody. We need lawyers. Within an hour, the streaming community had raised $50,000 for legal fees. 3 lawyers volunteered pro bono. News stations picked up the story from the viral clips. 2 weeks later, she joined Discord again, this time with video on, sitting next to her mom, who was crying. You saved my daughter's life. That camp, we had no idea. The FBI is investigating them now. 17 other kids have come forward. The camp shut down a month later. She started streaming last week, mostly Minecraft. Her username isn't please help me anymore. It finally free 2024. She has 200,000 followers and counting. But here's what haunts me. In her first stream, she mentioned something. There were other kids who tried to run. They didn't know to call gamers. They called their parents instead. Their parents called the camp. Those kids, we never saw them again. Sometimes the craziest thing you hear in voice chat isn't someone raging or trash talking. Sometimes it's someone trusting strangers on the internet with their actual life because they have nowhere else to turn. And some... Please help me.
Yours is a little spack.
GG, bro.
While checking weapons and
Giving life to your Minecraft world. First, we'll start with rivers, and Climate Rivers is a mod that changes the way that rivers are generated. It may not be a big difference, but they are most noticeable in the areas like the desert and taiga. But for rivers to actually feel like they have life, we'll use Tectonic for its realistic generation of terrain and breathtaking landscapes. Distant horizons is also optional, so you can truly bask in the glory of your creation.
it's
Why did the same cop pull me over every single day for a month? I was driving to work when a cop signaled for me to pull over. Not again, I thought, watching the officer step out of his visor. This same officer had been stopping me every single morning for the past month, and I was starting to think my Kia had personally insulted his mother. License and registration, same words, same flat tone, same cop who definitely had my face memorized by now. Today's violation was driving too cautiously, which apparently meant I was suspicious for following the law. Each ticket cost me $50 to $300 depending on the day. I couldn't afford to just pay them, so I had to take time off work to pay every single one in court. I'd already lost over $1,000 on tickets where it was my word against the officers. I called the precinct twice, late but got nowhere. Just told it driving to work when a cop signaled for me to pull over. Not again. One time, he kept me for over an hour, made me stand on the sidewalk in the pouring rain while he searched my entire car and found nothing. I started keeping detailed notes, dates my boyfriend attended court, dates he didn't, whether the officer appeared or not. The pattern was undeniable. The officers kept harassing me, only showing up to court when my boyfriend wasn't there. Last Saturday, my boyfriend and I went out to dinner because I desperately needed one. Today, we were holding hands across the center console, laughing about nothing, when those familiar police lights flashed behind us. My stomach dropped through the floor. This was the first time I'd ever been pulled over with my boyfriend actually sitting in my car. I pulled to the side of the road. The officer walked toward my window with his flashlight. I glanced at my boyfriend, and his entire body had gone rigid, his face completely drained of color. Oh my god, my boyfriend whispered. What is it? I asked, fishing in my purse for my driver's license. My boyfriend nodded sourcefully. That's Jason, my ex-girlfriend's best friend. I'm completely obsessed with her. He's one of the main reasons we broke up. He made our entire relationship impossible. The officer leaned down to my window. For the second, he saw my boyfriend sitting in my passenger seat. He froze. For 3 whole seconds, nobody spoke. Then my boyfriend leaned forward towards Jason. So, this is what you've been up to. Harassing my girlfriend for a month because you can't stand that I moved on. Jason's jaw tightened. He still didn't speak. Then my boyfriend started laughing. You absolute idiot. All you accomplished was document your own craziness. You built an entire stalking and harassment case against yourself, Jason. My girlfriend could and will end your career. The officer's face went from pale to gray. His hand dropped from my car window. I didn't say a single word to him. I just rolled up my window, put the car in drive, and pulled away while Officer Jason stood frozen in his own headlights, finally understanding that his revenge had left a paper trail straight back to his past. For a moment, he pinned me dog watching the officer step out of his cruiser.
Over air vents.
This looks creepy. There we go. Let you understand me.
This is my dad, and he's built a lot of cool things all by himself, but now he's on to his biggest project yet, building a house in Mexico. He didn't backfill his entire city. It could be small, it broke, but I'm sure he'll fix that too. My dad already built a house here in the 80s, but let's just say it's got some character. Absolutely no privacy. This window has a in general, this remained unfinished since my parents moved to the US, but 3 years later, the man is determined to make it a proper house all from scratch. Literally, he's working on the electric system right now.
Yeah.
1 year. 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 house remained unfinished to my parents moved to the U.S. So 30 years later, the man is determined to make it a proper house all from scratch. I'm a girl with my boyfriend and I are a 10. And even though we have very different body types, our gym routines are a lot more similar than you think. This is part 2 of teaching my boyfriend how to spell season.
Está la tubería de drenaje conmigo. Primero cortamos. Luego limpiamos.
If y'all didn't know, I got offered to get a free hair transplant in Turkey with a free flight, a free 5-star hotel to stay at, and free food. I still said no because they said if I'm gonna get a hair transplant, I'm gonna buzz all my curls. And without my curls, I'll be honest, I look so chopped. Like my curls are the only thing saving me. And for my bald spot, I could just cut like this is way better than buzzing and being chopped. It takes 5 minutes to apply and it's waterproof, so I don't gotta worry about anything. And here are the final results after fully applying scalp armor. No one will know I even have anything on my hair, so there's literally no point for a hair transplant and no point for getting a buzz. If y'all didn't know, I got offered to get a free hair transplant in Turkey with a free flight, a free 5-star hotel to stay at, and free food. I still said no because they said if I'm gonna get a hair transplant, I'm gonna have to buzz all my curls. And without my curls, I'll be honest, I look so chopped. Like my curls are the only thing saving me. And for my bald spot, I can just cover it using scalp armor. Like this is way better than buzzing and being chopped. It takes 5 minutes to apply and it's waterproof, so 10 seconden jongens.
Ja, zoiets.
Nigger! Body seal. Fuck you. Fuck you. Nothing to lose. Dat is niet dark enough to spawn anything, though. Ik zeg ze.
My ex told everyone that she dodged a bullet when she left with my best friend. 3 years later, she showed up at my restaurant asking if I was still single. My ex-fiance walked into my restaurant last Saturday night like she owned the place. She didn't recognize me standing at the host station because apparently success changes a person's posture. 3 years ago, I was a line cook at a chain restaurant barely making rent. Serena and I had been together for 4 years, engaged for 6 months. We planned our entire future together, saved for a wedding, talked about kids. I thought she was my favorite person. Then came our engagement party. Halfway through the night, she clinked her glass and made an announcement. She wasn't going to marry me. She'd been seeing my then friend Tanner for almost a year, and they were moving to Miami together. She actually used the phrase, dodged a bullet, while looking directly at me in front of 47 guests, including my parents. I deserve someone with actual ambition, she said into the silence. Not someone who's going to flip burgers his whole life. Tanner didn't even apologize, just shrugged and said, sorry bro, she picked the better option. They left that night in his sports car. My mother cried for a week. My dad couldn't look at me. Friends slowly stopped calling because apparently I was too depressing to be around. I spent 3 months barely functioning, but something shifted around month 4. I started working doubles, took every extra shift available, saved obsessively, enrolled in culinary school at night while working days, graduated top of my class, got hired at a high-end restaurant downtown. I worked my way up to sous chef in 18 months. Then my uncle passed and left me an unexpected inheritance. Nothing massive, but enough. I took the leap and opened my own place, a small farm-to-table restaurant with 32 seats. Food critics found us within 6 months. We got written up in the city magazine. Reservations started booking 3 weeks out. I never posted about it. Never announced anything. I just kept my head down. When Serena walked in, she had no idea who the restaurant she'd entered. Hostess asked for reservation days. Serena gave it with the same confident tone I remember. My ex told everyone that she dodged a bullet when she left with my best friend. 3 years later, she showed up at my restaurant asking if I was still single. My ex-fiance walked into my restaurant last Saturday night. She didn't recognize me standing at the table. Apparently, success changed a person's posture. 3 years ago, I was a line cook at a chain restaurant barely making rent. Serena and I had been together for 4 years, engaged for 6 months. We planned our entire future together, saved for a wedding, talked about kids. I thought she was my forever person. Then came our engagement party. Halfway through the night, she blinked her glass and made an announcement. She wasn't going to marry me. She'd been seeing my then friend Tanner for almost a year, and they were moving to Miami together. She actually used the phrase, dodged a bullet, while looking directly at me in front of 47 guests, including my parents. I deserve someone with actual ambition, she said into the silence. Not someone who's going to flip burgers his whole life. Tanner didn't even apologize, just shrugged and said, sorry bro, she picked the better option. They left that night in the sports car. My mother cried for a week. My dad couldn't look at me. Friends slowly stopped calling. My parents had been friends for years. I spent 3 months barely functioning. Something shifted around month 4. I started working doubles, took every extra shift available, saved obsessively, enrolled in culinary school at night while working days, graduated top of my class, got hired at a high-end restaurant downtown, worked my way up to sous chef in 18 months. Then my uncle passed and
Hey, weet je zeker?
This is the nurturing that's in the universe. Trying to find 8,000 pounds running around just now to big no agents. Plezier, toekomst, feest.
Super. Nou ja, hele goede stem in de kast. Moest hij gewoon zo dan en uit en fantastisch. Oh, wat nummer van Laila. Fantastisch.
We got a lot of visitors in here tonight.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, this is TikTok.
Hi, Jazz.
Jazz is one of the longest staying cats.
But I'm curious, have any of the cats been adopted since the video?
We've had more visitors since because of the video. You want to see the cats?
Yes. Oh, today is also
Yeah. I was found behind the distance with her mom. Yeah, she's a very pretty girl.
the baby in November. We're gonna find it. Okay, let me get another donation.
She's making a donation. Appreciate that. Need a good luck cat cafe.
No way. Alright, we're gonna send up. Let's go.
Wow, fine.
Yeah.
Door check. Cats are young and slow. Visitors in here tonight.
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
This is TikTok. Hi, Jazz.
Jazz is one of the longest staying cats.
But I'm curious, have any of the cats been adopted since the video?
We've had more visitors since the video. You want to see the cats?
Yeah.
Just came in today.
Oh, today is also so relaxed.
Yeah. I was found behind a business with her mom. Yeah, she's just a very pretty girl.
The baby born in November. We're gonna find it. Okay, let me get another donation.
She's making a donation. Appreciate that. Need a good luck cat cafe.
No way. Alright, we're gonna send up. Let's go.
Fine.
Hey.
Door check. Cats are young and fast, and I'm old slow. A lot of visitors in here tonight.
Yeah, we do.
You hear about the video this week? No.
Oh, this is TikTok. Hi, Jazz.
Jazz is one of the longest staying cats.
But I'm curious, have any of the cats been adopted since the video?
We've had more visitors since because of the video. You want to see the cats?
Yes.
Oh, just came in today.
Oh, today is also so relaxed.
Yeah. I was found behind a business with her mom. Yeah, she's just a very pretty girl.
The baby born in November. We're gonna find it. Okay, let me get another donation.
She's making a donation. Appreciate that. Need a good luck cat cafe.
No way. Alright, we're gonna send up. Let's go.
Wow, fine.
Hey.
Door check. Cats are young and fast, and I'm old slow. We got a lot of visitors.
I honked at another driver who cut in front of me at a drive-thru each time she tries to order. So I'm sitting in my car at the McDonald's drive-thru last Tuesday around 2 p.m., right after lunch rush died down. I'd been waiting in line for maybe 3 minutes when this silver Honda cuts right in front of me, like completely cuts me off. No signal, no nothing. Just swoops right into the spot I was clearly next for. I was already having a rough day. My boss chewed me out that morning over some report that wasn't even my fault, and I'd been craving a Big Mac all day. So when this lady just steals my spot like that, I lost it a little. I honked. Not a quick beep, but a good long honk that definitely got her attention. She looked back at me through her rearview mirror and just shrugged like it was no big deal. The drive-thru line moved forward and she pulled up to the speaker. That's when I heard her start ordering in this super loud, obnoxious voice. Yeah, hi. I need 4 Happy Meals with chocolate milk, 2 Big Macs, large fries, and can you make sure the nuggets are fresh because my kids won't eat them if they're not hot? I rolled my window down a bit and laid on my horn again. Long, continuous honk right as she was talking to the cashier. Through the speaker, I heard the McDonald's worker say, "Ma'am, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that last part. Can you repeat your order?" The woman in the Honda turns around and gives me this death stare, then starts her order again. I said I need 4 Happy Meals with... I held it down for like 5 seconds this time. I'm sorry, ma'am, the connection seems bad. Could you try again? Now she's getting frustrated. She starts yelling her order. 4 Happy Meals with chocolate milk. This time I did 3 short honks followed by a long one. The McDonald's worker sounds confused. "Ma'am, are you saying you want milk with your order?" "No, Happy Meals, 4 of them." I could see her getting more and more pissed off in her side mirror. Her face was turning red and she kept glancing back at me. But I honked at another driver who cut in front of me at a drive-thru each time she tries to order. So I'm sitting in my car at the McDonald's drive-thru last Tuesday around 2 p.m., right after lunch rush died down. I'd been waiting in line for maybe 3 minutes when this silver Honda cuts right in front of me, like completely cuts me off. No signal, no nothing. Just swoops right into the spot I was clearly next for. I was already having a rough day. My boss chewed me out that morning over some report that wasn't even my fault, and I'd been craving a Big Mac all day. So when this lady just steals my spot like that, I lost it a little. I honked. Not a quick beep, but a good long honk that definitely got her attention. She looked back at me through her rearview mirror and just shrugged like it was no big deal. The drive-thru line moved forward. Hey guys, this isn't the type of video I usually make, and I'm really sorry. And you may be wondering why, well, me and my group, we are trying to have fun and start war with all the other others. But then it shifted, and I started gaining a lot of backlash for it, even though it was all fun and games. And I'd like to say sorry to the Brain Rot Hub and the Aquatic House. But something that's also not my fault and something that I have the right to be mad about is the fact that Blue Sharky said some shit about me talking crazy on the last day of him being there, knowing damn well we posted that video a day or 2 before he posted his. And the whole time when he posted we're gonna miss him and everything. Like I said, sorry for everything. And also sorry to my viewers. Do you guys accept my apology? Hey guys, this is the type of video I use. Hey guys. Hello everyone.
Goggins. He just sent me a text message yesterday about how he climbed Mount Everest with his Versa climber. Versa climber? No, they're horrible. That thing. This motherfucker climbed Mount Everest. That would take him days, right? No, he'll do it in one session. Goggins. He just sent me a text message yesterday about how he climbed Mount Everest with his Versa climber. You know what a Versa climber? No, they're horrible. That thing. Whoa, this motherfucker climbed Mount Everest. How many days? That would take him days, right? No, he'll do it in one session. Goggins. He just sent me a text message yesterday about how he climbed Mount Everest with his Versa climber. You know what a Versa climber? No, they're horrible. That thing. Whoa, this motherfucker climbed Mount Everest. How many days? That would take him days, right? No, he'll do it in one session. Goggins. He just sent me a text message yesterday about how he climbed Mount Everest with his Versa climber. You know what a Versa climber? No, they're horrible. That thing. Whoa, this motherfucker climbed Mount Everest. How many days? That would take him days, right? No, he'll do it in one session. Goggins. He just sent me a text message yesterday about how he climbed Mount Everest with his Versa climber. You know what a Versa climber? No, they're horrible. That thing. Whoa, this motherfucker climbed Mount Everest. How many days? That would take him days, right? No, he'll do it in one session.
Because in every class, the questions on the exam always come from what the teacher says in the lecture. So if you don't show up in class or you're bad at taking notes, then you're most likely screwed, just like I was my first semester. It wasn't until our sophomore year that I had a professor, shout out Mr. James, who showed us this website to make sure we're prepared for every exam. You go to this website, and the first report, you can report all of your lectures right as they're happening. This way you won't have to scramble to start writing your notes. It's not like it's over and enough organized notes for you. It makes all of your notes, and you can put this for you to study. You can rip each of your classes into folders, so that way you're prepared for every exam. I wish that when you graduate high school, teachers would actually give you a cheat sheet, so you could actually even go with you.
Kom boven zitten dan.
So a lot of you were asking for an update on the Dave's hot chicken video. Well, technically the Dave's hot mozzarella video. For reference, it is currently 1:53 in the morning. I'm still dressed and have my makeup on because I had to finish up some brand deals. Well, I need the shit for that.
Oh ja, is goed. Kijk, ik heb deze beest.
Fucking mooi.
En kijk, en ik heb al beneden een pas gemaakt.
Als het heel fout.
Carrot blossom met
Dit
zo.
is op privé. Privé.
Vergeet.
Ja?
Oh, ik ben op ons account en ik ben diamond. Ja, ik ben gold 3. Oh, je moet hem nieuw.
Of Rico.
Ja, een Rico account.
Oh, perfect. 1, 2, samen. Look in.
Een derde. Kijk,
Ja, wel.
ik maak ook, ik heb nog 100 saplings, maar ik maak ook een forest eromheen. Ik heb dat al weg gehad, dat gedeelte, dus ik ga even beneden. Maar het naast ons beest. Maar daar is ook een village, daar is een village en daar is een village. En daar zit een groene airportal en daar zit nog een ping.
Oh, stuk.
Oh, ik heb ping skin.
Allemaal, ga hier ook zitten, Ras.
Niks hier.
Nee, want kan ik ook meekijken. Voor de vision. Ik kan er niet goed liggen.
Oh, maar jij ziet vision ook, hè?
Echt?
Ja.
Oh, dat is dat
Een
niet.
soort team, maar zo met bow, weet je.
Oh ja, doe aan.
Als iemand...
Was hij.
Ja, lekker. Je hebt hem dood. Hij is weg, hij is weg.
Doe mee.
Schiet op Shelly. Super.
Oh, kom dichtbij, hier zit ergens zien.
Ja, zie hem bij mij. Ja, dank je.
Pak je die? Ja.
Nee, ik blijf. Ik kan iedereen stunnen.
Dat is super.
Nee, ik laat geen hyper.
Oké, doe je catch als je kan. Ja, ik kan catchen.
Ik ben even mijn super aan het
Als je
laten.
catch kan doen, doe het. Ja. Sorry. Hier.
Ja, ik zie hem. Hij is weg. Maar ik kan hem nog zien. Ja, hij is verderop. En je Shelly komt weer. En Kit komt. En Bibi zit hierboven. Kom.
Hierboven?
Nee, daar.
Lekker. Goed super.
Ik weet niet hoe ze... Dood, ja. Maakt niet uit. Ja, hou. Shelly kan je heel makkelijk killen. Als ik hem stun, kan je gewoon 3 keer gooien en zo.
Oh, niks doen.
Wacht. Ik pak hem. Hier, Shelly wordt gezocht.
Heb je ook zo'n van?
Ja. Maar niet uit. Boven zit niemand meer in de bosjes.
Ja, goed.
Ja, dus dat is daar. Goeie. Ik kan hem stunnen. Als hij er doorheen breekt. Spammen!
Nee, die ding maakte me nu.
Nee, ik had gewoon pech.
Nee, ja, maar de dash maakte het even nu.
Oh,
Zes-
immuun.
Ja, hij skipte die shot.
Kijk, eerst ik een beetje skin ook. Die had ik gezocht. Zeg maar, ik had penguin opgezocht. Ja.
Oh, nog weer.
Maar zeg maar, het was in zo'n pack. En ik ging een penguin opzoeken en ik ging kijken of die penguins kreeg een pack.
313.
En die was de eerste die ik vond. En ik had geen zin om nog geen
Kun je midden gewoon. Nog niet zo gadget.
Nee, dat was een super laden.
Ja, super. Dat is ook nice.
Ik ga het nu wel doen. Dus als ik dan... Ja, kijk. Die boom zie ik. Oh, ze zijn low.
Dood.
Ken je? Ja, het is uit elkaar. Hij miste alles.
Ja, wacht. Oh, Edgar.
Ja. Want ja, Bo is de beste brawler in de game, want hij is altijd invisible. Nee, ik ga geen kankerboos zijn in de game.
Heb je altijd.
4 superwares.
Allemaal niet uit kan ik hem goed doen.
Nee, ik ga geen boos zijn. Ik ben een kankerbrawler.
Heb je Oh, that.
Ja, boeit me geen kanker.
What the husk think of
Ik hoef geen met hem te
What the
spelen.
husk think of Armani? Strong looking intensely. Thick pepper, lavender, vanilla, and chocolate.
Oh,
It smells like a warm hug from somebody.
Jezus Christus,
Every
jongen.
girl has a guy who is still not over it.
Hey, af 10 euro.
No, tell
betaald
them.
aan plastic
I'll say the
maat.
name.
Echt?
Dan, ja.
Met kamp.
Ja, nee, voorkant. Weggehaald.
Dit is een super laden. Ja, lekker. Bijna.
Wat kut. Oh, nog één. Nog één iemand van hem. Is het? Hoezo is dat niet zien?
Wat een kanker neer. Dat is geen
Wat?
muurtje. En hij kon niet eens raak zijn. Hij kon niet eens in de buurt zijn eigenlijk.
Wat? Hoor, die daar maak ik crazy.
Wat een kankerniggers.
Is het? Is het? Kanker nog maar. Kanker maar.
Oh, super! Oh, je mag.
Ja, ik kan hem niet zien. Abel, ik kan hem niet meer zien. Ik weet niet waar die is.
Hij is in de buurt.
Ja.
Hij is hacker, want hij zag me in het kankermuurbosje.
Ja, precies. Hij is
Ja, het is genoeg. Eén keer is genoeg. Ik heb geen zin meer om over de kanker te praten. Ja, jij kan het sneller openmaken. Je kan beter in de midden gaan. Dat weet je, ja. En naar de midden gaat, dan tilt iedereen jou, maar wij niet. Ja, iemand probeerde met te spinnen. Hier is de Shelly. Ja, maar ik krijg nu super. Oh ja, maar dat wist je niet. I'm hyper. Zij weten nu niet dat wij hier zitten. Nee. Ik dacht, ik ga auto's shooten. Gaat hij op de verkeerde doen. Maakt niet uit. Het is nog steeds goed.
Oh, hij zit dood in de buurt.
Ja, waarom?
Waarom? Ik dacht al. Maar die Shelly rent weg opeens. Abel, niet doen. Die Shelly zit aan de buurt.
Ja, maar nu kan hij me niet meer zo makkelijk killen.
Doe even je gadget. Nu kan je weer lopen. Kan me ook schelen dat je de kanker dan niet zo zeker bent.
Ja, tuurlijk is er weer kanker mis.
Kom hier.
Hij moet eerst nog emoten.
Ja.
Ja, één kankerschot ga ik doen, lil bro. En nu niet meer. Ja man, je kan mij niet gaan vertellen dat het kankermis was. Anders is het nog een kankermuurtje namelijk. Oh, hoe moeilijk is het om een schot te raken, Elias?
Ik heb al een geraakt, maar opeens duwt mijn hypersuper duwt hem. De cross hypersuper
zal
duwt
wel.
hem naar achteren.
Nee, dat kan niet eens. Dat is bullshit. Nee, dat kan niet. Nee, dat kan niet.
Maar ik word wel nog niet
Nee! Dat...